Shalom, that's your brother Shamar from the Phoenix camp. And with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work and truth and sincerity. Which I'm bringing to a lesson. This is Joshua 24:15, and it says, "And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord," man. So this is a declaration of faith right here. What? Hold on, Salak. What Joshua is telling the people of Israel. He's telling them to declare their allegiance, declare their commitment, to declare on which side of the sand you are. Because because what's going on here. There's a line being drawn in the sand. That's why a choice needs to be made. That's why it says, "Choose you this day whom you will serve." And as we continue on in these last days, there's gonna be decisions where you're gonna have to make as an Israelite man that pertain to your faith and to pertain to your belief in the Lord. Hard decisions, man. Because because the decisions that you make, they're gonna have severe consequences. So you gotta have the mind state right now that you're gonna choose to serve the Lord. Because any compromise, the slightest of compromise will have grave consequences, man. So you gotta have the mentality of no compromise. A no compromise mentality. When they start pushing, and when things get real drastic, and when things get real extreme, they're gonna have to choose this day whom you will serve. Because the consequences are gonna be severe. Because the scripture said that he spoke like a dragon, meaning that they're gonna enact draconian laws. And what draconian laws are, they are laws that have severe punishments for the slightest of infractions. So something as simple as not taking a jab, they're gonna have severe punishments. Something simple like that, man. It's going to be a matter of life and death, really. It's going to be a matter of life and death. It's going to be a matter of hunger. It's going to be a matter of starvation. It's going to be a matter of comfort. It's going to be a matter of the welfare of your children or the welfare of yourself. And this is where faith is going to kick in. So now you got to build up that spirit of no compromise, man. The scriptures constantly speak about standing steadfast in the Lord, holding steadfast to this word, cleaving unto this word. So what that calls for a spirit of no compromise, man. And this is what Joshua presented to the children of Israel, the sons of Israel, that day. I'm gonna run that back again. It says, "If it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the God which your fathers served were outside the flood, or the gods of the Amorites who land you dwell." And you can relate it to these time and days, to the gods of the gods and idols, the false gods and false idols of America, man. And there's many of them. One of them being your own comfort. One of them being your own belly. There's jobs, and jobs can be an idol. Women could be an idol. Your family could be an idol, man. Your own your house can be an idol. Anything that you put importance to over the Most High, and that you compromise over the Most High, is an idol, man. So there's going to be decisions to be made in these days to come. And in the scriptures, they speak of hey, it's either a yay or a nay. Let your yays be yay, your nays be nay. No in between. No, I don't know. The scriptures say, "He that doubteth is damned." So that spirit of no compromise is going to be the spirit that the elect men are going to have in these days. So I'm going to get a few scriptures pertaining to that. Let's get Matthew 94, Psalms 94 and 16. Salak. Psalms 94 and 16. And it says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?" Once again, that's a decision. That's a line in the sand that you have to decide to cross. That's going to be, are you going to compromise, or are you going to stand up for the Lord? Are you going to rise up against the evildoers? Are you going to stand up against the workers' iniquity for the Lord? Are you going to take your stand for this word, basically? You know, so that's what it is. There's going to be many decisions like that. I'm going to run that back again. Psalm 94:16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? That's a question that the scriptures are asking right there. And the ones that are going to answer that call are going to be the elect men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Those men that stood stiffly. Let's go ahead and get that. And this is a vision of the reward of the elect by Yahushai. This is 2 Ezra 2:46. Then said I unto the angel, this is a vision that Ezra had. Then said I unto the angel, what young person is this that crowneth them? And that young person is talking about Yahushai, with the role he called Jesus Christ, who was a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. It says, that crowneth them and giveth them palms to their hands. Verse 47, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. That verse should shields down your spine, man. It says, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of Yahweh, whom they have confessed in the world. The elect men confessed the name of Yahushai in the world, standing stiffly. Then began I greatly to commend them. Whoa, come on, man. That stood so stiffly for the name of the Most High. That goes back to Psalm 94:16. Who shall rise up for me against the evildoers, man? So this is the spirit that you got to have. This is the spirit that elect are going to have. They're going to have that no compromise spirit, man. That all or nothing spirit. And that's a beautiful scripture, man. Then begin I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. You're going to be commended. You're going to be rewarded for your sacrifice, for your no compromise spirit in that day. Most High willing we be those men. Let's get Matthew 12:30. It's a real quick lesson here at the plantation. This is Matthew 12:30. And it says, this is the words of Yahushai, man. So there's no in between, man. There's no kind of sort of. There's no I don't know. Either you standing for the Most High or you not, man. There's no compromise. Matthew 12:30 says, he that is not with me is against me. And he that gathers not with me scatters abroad. See that? Either you're doing the work and will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai or you're not. There's no kind of sort of, man. Either you're standing up against the evildoers or you're not. Either you're choosing to serve the Most High or you're not, man. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. There's no compromise spirit that all great men of the Lord had, man. You know, they should fire you up, man. You know, they should get your hair standing in the back of your neck. This is the things that are coming. And like I mentioned earlier, your decisions are going to have consequences, man. Consequences that could mean life or death. But what the scripture says, he that seeks to save his life shall lose it. So if you're in that mode of self-preservation, you know, to keep your belly full, to keep your household together, to keep your woman happy, you're dead already, man. You compromised. And the decisions are going to be hard, man. But the elect are going to have the spirit to make those hard decisions despite the consequences, because they're going to have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Let's get 2 Corinthians 6:14. This is 2 Corinthians 6:14. It says, be ye not equally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion has light with darkness, and what concord has Christ with Belial, or what part he that believeth was an infidel? You know, so there's going to be a time that you're going to have to separate yourself from certain individuals and certain people to keep your no compromise spirit. I'm going to jump down to verse 17. It says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate. See that? Says the Most High, and touch not the unclean thing. And the unclean thing could, and these days coming, that unclean thing could mean, it's going to mean the jab, it's going to mean the chip, it's going to mean all the measures that Esau is going to put for you to bow down to his system. It says, wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, says the Most High, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, because the Lord's only going to receive men that have that no compromise spirit. And I will be a father unto you, you should be my sons and the daughters, says the Most High Almighty. That's that no compromise spirit, man. That's the spirit that the elect men are going to have in these last days. I'm going to close out with Revelation 3 and 15. You know, this is brothers know what this scripture is. This is Revelation 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither hot, cold, nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So because thou art lukewarm, neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out my mouth. See? So the Lord ain't dealing with no dilly-dally, man. He ain't dealing with no kind of sort of. The Lord is only dealing with those men that have that no compromise spirit. That's the spirit that you're going to have in these last days. But with that being said, man, it's a real quick lesson. Most High will hope was edifying. With that, I want to give our honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, Kahala Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Let's keep on pushing. Shalom.